Now, a man that can throw a few shapes on the dance floor without embarrassing himself always goes down a storm with us ladies. And our final guest today can not only captivate a dance floor full of women with his fancy footwork, but he has mesmerised men and women the world over with his natural rhythm and astonishingly impressive Irish dancing. It's no wonder they call him the Lord of the Dance. Please welcome Michael Flatley.
Nice to see you both.
How are you? Wow.
Thanks for having me on.
You've made a movie, Michael.
Yes, ma'am.
3D as well.
Yeah, I love 3D. It's new, it's cutting edge, it's exciting, and it's perfect for this style of dance. I just think it fits really well, and the screenings have been going great. Thank God everybody's standing up and clapping and having a good time and dancing, and so it's a lifelong dream. You know, for a long time I was tempted to do film work, but I'd never had the energy, you know, in 2D. I was never able to capture the magic of the show being there live. And now this kind of does it, you know, it's very exciting.
Your live shows are so phenomenally exciting to watch.
Yeah.
You know, a film is a different feel. Does it capture the excitement, do you think?
It is. That's what I was so worried about, that it wouldn't capture that. But, you know, we work with a great company, 1915. Marcus Viner, our director, is brilliant. And I think this one, it's the closest thing, you know. The cameras are literally on stage with me sometimes, so you can see the audience and it's real. You know, there's great depth of field. It changes everything. You know, I'll tell you how I got the idea. You know, maybe a year and a half ago, we were living in Los Angeles in Beverly Hills, and I wanted to take my little son to the movies, and he's only 3 at the time, or 2.5 at the time, and something about training the dragons. And, well, I went to the cinema, and I brought the popcorn and the Coca-Colas and all the candies and everything. And I walked in, we were a little bit late. And when we got in there, we came around by the seats, and there was a big, huge screen, and there was this almighty dragon on the screen, and he let out a ferocious roar in 3D.
Came at you like that, yeah.
And my little son started shaking like all over, and I dropped the popcorn, I dropped the Cokes, I dropped everything, and they said, "Daddy, if you love me, please take me out of here." So, yeah, so I gave him a big hug, and we just...
When you watch your show,
We legged it, but
do you have to wear the glasses then to watch your show?
yeah, but it gave me the idea. It's profound. I mean, I just thought to myself, to see a live show this way, and ours is a first because Lord of the Dance is the first live show ever filmed in 3D on film. So it's beautiful, the texture, the colour, the depth. You know, you do get that energy.
Feet.
You do get that energy.
Do they go into your feet then to actually capture that?
Yeah, they do, but it's, you know, I'm going to tell you now, there's no gimmicks or tricks. There's nothing flying in your face. It's none of that. This is done, I think, really tastefully. It'll stand the test of time. I think we've done it right, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. We open tomorrow night in Ireland, and Sunday all over the UK. There's a lot of UK dancers in there. In fact, our world premiere is tonight. I'd like to invite you all. It's in Haymarket Square at the Cineworld, so please come along about 6 o'clock if you...
That's lovely. I've got a question for you, which is I'd like to ask you anyway, but Karina's asked it, and she said, Irish dancing, is it a dance that anybody can be taught, or do you think it's a gift that you naturally have?
No, great question. You won't believe it, but a lot of the dancers in my show, and in fact in the new movie, some of them are from Poland, they're Hungarians, they're Russians, they're Asians, they're from everywhere in the world. So anybody can do this, and we have a waiting list of people that want to be involved in the show and come to the show. And,
Well, you're right, everyone can have a go at this, and you believe it or not, you are sat amongst one of the most undiscovered and best talents in Irish dancing.
I can't believe you didn't ask me to be in the film.
You thought Jean Butler was good.
I
you ain't seen
rang
nothing.
the phone, I rang the phone.
Sorry, I was
So seriously, Michael, seriously, take a look at this. This is Colleen giving it her very best shot.
Let's see it, Colleen. Dying to see it.
In 3D.
Yeah, exactly. That would be awesome.
About the first 3 rounds.
Talk about bonus features, eh?
Oh my God! Yeah, that's
What could you do with talent like that, Michael?
it's a bit overwhelming, actually.
I know.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Believe it or not, that was the first time she'd ever done it. You wouldn't know to
You'd
look at
never
it,
know.
would you?
You'd never know. You'd never know. Yeah, absolutely.
How are you on risk-taking?
Yeah, not bad, I guess. I plowed millions into this new movie. It's all me. It's all mine. And
big risk, yeah.
And certainly with Lord of the Dance, nobody believed that was ever going to take off. I had to beg, borrow, and steal. Every last penny, I can honestly say, in the entire world went into that show. And it took me a year of touring the world, Australia, all over, dancing every single night just to break even and make the money back. And well, I still have letters I say from people say, you'll lose everything, don't try this.
Really?
But it's a chance we're taking, and I believe in life, if you follow your dream, nothing is impossible. If you're willing to work for it, and I certainly am and was at the time, you can have anything. So I would always say to any young people out there, if you have a dream, everyone around you is going to say, no, it can't be done. A lot of people, even the closest friends, maybe because they care about you. But you can't listen to that. You can never listen to that.
Can I ask a quick question? Are your feet really insured for 40 million?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'd have to cut mine off.
She'd sell them.
I will sell them
I'll split it with you. I'll split it with you.
20 million each.
You know,
Can I
listen,
just ask you
can I
quickly-
also say that sounds impressive in the press, but it's strictly business. If I go down, the show goes down. And while it's a great press hook, it really is just business.
Although I could take over, quite
Well, as we've seen, Colleen,
I'm always
You
there
and me,
for
Colleen.
I'm always
You
your
and
game
me.
is the Nolan's loss. Michael, the very best of luck
Thanks,
with
ladies.
the movie, with the premiere tonight.
thank
Please
you.
do come back and visit us
Thank
again.
you so much.
Michael,
Love you all.
thank you.
Thank you.